Hello, today we're going to take a step-by-step look at moving your phone system to the cloud. The word migration conjures images of some colossal journey or some Herculean undertaking where your very existence could be in peril. Don't worry, Mr. Zebra gets away. In the tech world, we often see the same resistance or trepidation when it comes to the migration of a phone system from on-premise to cloud. So why would we even want to migrate to the cloud? Well, for starters, the cloud's evergreen. You can get out of that cycle of paying for expensive upgrades or having to plan for when one version goes end of life. Now you're nimble and flexible with the ability to add new services, sites, users, and devices with the click of a mouse. Or even being able to use your work phone in all its enterprise settings through your personal mobile device while using its native dialer. That, of course, is just the tip of the iceberg. In the next two videos, we're going to walk you through the process of moving from on-premise Communications Manager to WebEx calling in the cloud. It's a very simple process, and we hope by the end of it, you're feeling pretty good about that. Just a warning, today's video is a little bit technical, so
hold on to your butts.
Cloud Connected UC is our connection between Communications Manager and Control Hub. It is going to aid us in exporting users and devices data out of Communications Manager to their new home in the cloud. So without further ado, let's log into Control Hub and see how this process all works. We've logged into Control Hub. We will now start the process of generating the install file that will be loaded into Communications Manager to pull over all the necessary information into the cloud. Cloud Connected UC, or CUCC for short, will ask to name the file, so we'll give it a name. Control Hub begins the process of generating that file, and once the file is created, we'll go ahead and download it and then click Next. We may have different UCM clusters already created, so we need to treat each one individually to preserve their unique settings and configuration. So we'll go ahead and give this cluster a name and enter a description. And once we've done that, we'll click Save. Once we see Mr. Happy Knowledge Worker here, we'll click Finish. Now transitioning back to Communications Manager, we go to the drop-down menu for Installs and Upgrades, and we'll see our file here from Control Hub down at the bottom, and it's labeled as a COP file, so we'll click Next. Now we give a quick check to make sure we have the right file going on here. Everything looks good, so we click Next again. Now we begin the installation, which is like watching paint dry. And with that installation now complete, we go back to Control Hub to complete our final configurations. One piece that we have to take care of now is to verify and assign which cluster the incoming information is going to. So we created this CUCM cluster. We titled that at the beginning of our session. So we just make sure that everything lines up nicely and we're good to go. From that drop down, we're able to now manage the services. So we enable the ones we want. Easy enough. And hit Submit. We now get some notifications that service is updated correctly, so we'll back out of here into UC Management. We see our CUCM cluster is correctly applied, and we're finished.
Great success!
I hope you found today's video helpful. In the next one, we'll show you how to wrap up the process. So until next time, take care.